Scott here. Here's the flip-up monitor unit out of my C-Class W204 sedan. I've put it into what's called the service position. What I've done is I think I've answered the question that has been troubling man for a long time, and that is how do you actually remove the monitor out of this unit? I've been pondering on it for a while, and I turned it over to my subconscious mind, and the answer came to me at 3 o'clock in the morning in a flash. I think it popped out of the sewers of my subconscious. So anyway, I've worked out how to get it into what's called the service position. The documentation talks about using the special software to do that, but in my usual style I was able to improvise and obviously save a lot of money by getting it in the right position to pull it apart. So I'm going to show you how to get the screen out, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Thank you. Okay, I showed you in the previous video how to remove the flip-up screen unit from the dash. This video is about how to actually remove the monitor out of this unit. So what we have to do is get it into what's called the service position. So as you can see at the moment, the thing is closed. I've already unplugged the big metal connection there, so that connector's unplugged, but I've left the main power supply in. So I'm going to turn the key on to open the unit. So I'll turn the radio on. And then of course if I turn it off, it closes all the way, but what I want to do is get it so that it's partially closed. And the way to do that is I'll take the connector out of the back here. Now if I put the plug at the mouth of the socket there, so it's just sitting in there, but I haven't plugged it in. What I want to do is I want to power it up so that the screen comes down and sits flat against the bottom there while the lid's still open, because the screen goes in first, then the lid closes. So when I just touch this connector in there, I'll get a connection and it'll start moving. Yeah, so I'm just touching it now. I hope you can see that. So I'm just giving it little bursts of power to get the screen flat on the bottom. So that's about it. That's how you want it. You want the screen flat on the bottom there, and the lid's still open so you can access this area in here. Okay, you can see I've got the unit in what's called the service position. Unless it's in that configuration, you'll never get the monitor out. Okay, first thing to do is there are 4 torque screws on the back here. T20 as usual. So take those 4 out. Right. So once you've got those 4 screws out, you can see this back panel just hinges like that. And you can see, hopefully you can see that. So there's the screen, and that's hinged at the back there, so it just folds down. Now, so we've got that undone. So the next thing we have to do is, if you look inside there, see this panel. I'm trying to look at the viewfinder at the same time so I can see what you're seeing, but that panel there just snaps into place, so we've got to pull that off, and there's a little sort of indent in the back there. You can put your hook tool in and you can pull it like that. And that panel just pops out. So now you can see the monitor, and hopefully you can see the two T10 screws. So there's one there and there's one there. So we just remove those two T10 screws. So I'll do that now. Okay, so once those two screws are out, then just open the panel up like that. Then you can just grab the screen and pull it out. Look at that, how easy was that? So I'll just lay it down. So I'll lay it down like that. There's only two connectors on the back there. So the big white one there, you've got to push the locking tab down at the front and then press the little grey lever right around and that pulls it out. So there you go. And then this one here just pulls straight out. It's a bit tight. You have to wiggle it a bit. And there it is. There's the monitor. So you can actually pull this apart by taking I think they're T10s as well. So there's a T10. You can pull this apart by taking the T10 screw out of there and out of there. Screwdriver, a small one in the sides there, and you can actually lever it and unclip the surround. Take these two screws out, and then you'll be able to take all the the circuit board and the screen out. But anyway, that's how you do it. So I hope you found that useful. So put it back together again. Yep, so I'll just stick that one in, push that connector in, and then you've got to pull that grey lever over, that locks it into place. That slides back in. That now so that's it. It's all back together again, ready to go back in the car. While this has been out, I lubricated all these hinges here with some lithium grease. Probably not a bad idea. It makes it nice and smooth. Just to put this little panel back into place, so it goes in that way. And you can see there's some little tags on the back. You can see there, and there. And those little tags slot into these little positions here in the back of the screen. So you just put that, so they're in place. So once they're in, just push it down and it snaps into place, and that's it. So now I can put it back in the vehicle. Thanks for watching.